letters that Valve has been sending out to all the different CSGO websites, and not just gambling websites. So first off, I'll show it on screen right now. It has the little Valve branding at the top with their address and phone numbers and faxing and things like that. It says, "Dear Sirs, violations of Steam subscriber agreement. We are aware that you're operating one of the gambling sites listed below. You're using Steam accounts to conduct this business. Your use of Steam is subject in the terms of the Steam subscriber agreement, aka the SSA." And then they link it, and they say, under the SSA, Steam and Steam services are licensed for personal use, non-commercial use only. So for you guys who don't understand what that means you're not supposed to be able to make money off of it. Steam is not creating an avenue for people to make money. It's for personal use. Your commercial use of Steam accounts is unlicensed and in violation of the SSA. You should immediately cease and desist further use of your Steam accounts for any commercial purpose. If you fail to do this within 10 days, Valve will pursue all available remedies, including without limitation to terminating your accounts. Signed, Carl, which it looks like, Quakenbush, which if you actually do look him up, he is a real actual lawyer for Valve. So don't think, I know that name sounds really kind of weird, but it's a real name, and he's a real lawyer for Valve, or Steam at the least. So that's completely legitimate. And then also signed general counsel. They just said you have 10 days. Like, I don't know what that means. Do you have 10 days from when the terms of service changed, or from when they made the original post, or when you received the letter, or when they sent it? Doesn't matter. But still, this isn't saying that, Steam, this isn't saying that CSGO gambling or CSGO betting on matches is what they don't want. They just don't want commercial use. They don't want basically profitable use of Steam accounts, meaning like having a bot account. If it was a real person making profit, a real person doing, like, I guess, trusting gambling, like that would be okay. And like websites like GameFlip that you can go, it's actually person to person. All that GameFlip does is basically hold the skin. It's basically a completely legitimate middleman. That's what they do, and it's person to person. So I don't think that's going to get affected. They also didn't have any mention of things like OP skins or bit skins, so I'm not quite sure when that is going to play out. I'm not quite sure if those websites have received letters as well. But either way, I'm going to make sure to keep you guys updated on all of this. Now on to my thoughts and what I think about this. This is scary. This is crazy. This is real. This is authentic. A lot of people thought that, it was going to take, including myself, I thought this as well. A lot of people thought, it's going to take a long time before Valve actually goes out of their way to contact all the websites and get their addresses, get their names, actually send out legal things to try and attack them or take them down or whatever, which I think a lot of sites will completely ignore this mailing address or change their URL to their website. There's going to be a lot of workarounds. Don't be too scared. Be scared, but don't be too scared, because I think there are going to be a lot of workarounds for this. I'm being honest. I really do. Man, it's so hard to predict, because like I said in one of these videos before, it's such a young market, it's such a scary place, but you don't know what's going on. You don't know like what's happening. That's where a lot of the viewership is drawn for the pro scene. Of course, viewership will still be completely around in the pro scene. Majors are always going to get viewers. Obviously, I think the amount of viewers will be chunked down by at least 10% less. So let's say if a major was getting 1 million viewers, which is actually kind of low, but if it is getting 1 million viewers, then now, it's really hard. If your only goal and your only opportunity in CS to go pro is to compete in a major, that's the only way that you can win prize money or get a decent salary, it's going to be hard, because there's going to be such a low amount. There's already a low amount of teams that can win the tournament. They can place really well and make a lot of money. For tier 4 and tier 5 teams that aren't going to have these website sponsors who are paying for a lot of their flights, their everything that they can pay for, there's probably a lot of sites are doing that, and that's just scary. It's scary to me about how it's going to affect the pro scene. I really think going after Lounge is a bad idea overall for Counter-Strike. I don't know how it's going to play out. I don't know how these workarounds are going to go. Something will get worked around. I'll keep you guys updated. My channel, of course, going to stay completely Counter-Strike, the exact same thing. I'm going to keep on doing exactly everything and just keep on working hard and posting some really high-quality CSGO content. So thank you guys for watching this video. Again, I will link the CSGO Reddit down below in the description, and another completely in-depth review if you guys want to read the paper again on your own and see what other websites are in there. Like I said, I mentioned earlier that not all the websites that were listed are on there. There are other sites that have received a very, very similar letter, if not the exact same letter, that weren't actually listed on this document. So I do find it kind of weird, again, that Valve didn't date it and they didn't actually, list, or they went out of their way to list all these sites. I feel like it should be more of a personal thing, but still, whatever. I think there will be workarounds. I think some things will happen, but overall, I think if Lounge doesn't find a workaround, if Lounge stops bringing in a lot of revenue, or just unfortunately would decide to completely shut down, I think that would horribly affect the pro scene, and I hate to say it, but I feel like it would ruin a lot of people's lives. But let's not take it to the extreme yet. We can't predict exactly what's going to happen. We can speculate, but we can't guarantee or do or really have any completely accurate predictions. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click like if you support it, or you guys want to